Hello and welcome to another video. Something a bit different for me today, a bit of a record haul. I've just been to a fair yesterday, so on the 27th, and I've picked up some really cool stuff. A bit of a different sort of day for me. I've sort of mentioned I'm more of a 70s and 90s guy. Those are sort of the two periods I really love. Picked up a lot of 80s stuff today. I picked up six albums and a 12-inch single, so 7 items total, and 4 of them are 80s. So bit different for me. But yeah, we'll go right into it and start with the 12-inch, which I was really happy with, which I got for £5. We're going cheapest to most expensive, and it is Layla by Derek and the Dominoes. With the B-side is a live version of Wonderful Tonight, which is super cool. Not a super big Clapton fan, but those songs are absolutely undeniable, especially Layla. That's one of my favourite songs of all time. So, yeah, that was a really cool one to pick up. It's my second 12-inch single that I own, the other one being Atmosphere and She's Lost Control by Joy Division. Second album I picked up, the first of the 80s albums, and the only one of these, I like picking up an album I haven't heard to sort of broaden my palette a little bit. And enjoy some music that I haven't experienced yet. So I went for, again, £5, The Pretenders, Learning to Crawl. I know a few Pretenders songs. I know a couple off this album. 2000 Miles is an amazing song, and yeah, I'm looking forward to spin this one for the first time. I'm sure it'll be what I'm after. Next we got £10, Billy Bragg, Workers' Playtime. Billy is a really cool singer-songwriter from the UK, usually politically charged stuff, but this is a more romantic album, or sort of unrequited love, a lot of it. Some really cool production. If you like the sort of the production of the Smiths and bands like that from the 80s, you'll probably enjoy it. And yeah, really good album. Next up we got, sticking with the 80s, The Waterboys with This Is the Sea. This is a really cool album. I've always loved The Whole of the Moon, which is the big single. Absolutely brilliant song. The title track is great. Old England, trumpets, the pan within. Some really, don't bang the drum. So some really great tracks on that album. And these last three are definitely my favourite finds that I got. I was just spinning this yesterday. Songs from the Big Chair by Tears for Fears. Really big album. One of the biggest albums of the 80s, really. Obviously, Shout, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Great songs everyone knows. Head Over Heels might be my favourite song on the album. The Working Hour is great as well. Broken. It's just absolute killer 80s stuff. A really great pop album. Then we got two 70s albums to sort of end off the video. Two very different albums. So the Tears for Fears was £12, so was the Waterboys was 10. We go up to 14 for the Jam, Setting Suns. Really, really good album. I think this is the Jam's best album, sort of power pop, punky, new wave kind of vibe. Go on the Phone, Thick as Thieves, Private Hell. Every song on here is great. Saturday's Kids, Eating Rifles. Amazing, amazing album. Jam. And then, obviously, this channel started me entering a prog contest. I mentioned in that one of my favourite, well, my favourite #1 prog band is Rush. I finally own a Rush album, Farewell to Kings. This is £15. Absolutely love this album. It's probably my second favourite Rush album behind Moving Pictures. This is when they were still firmly a prog band, before they sort of had the synths and the pop and all that stuff. Title track is probably my favourite Rush song, actually. Also love Xanadu, Close to the Heart. Yeah, just an absolutely fantastic album. To round off the 5. So that's 7 even. 7, not 5. So those are the albums I picked up. Again, it was cool because I actually realised each of those was the first thing of those artists that I owned in my collection. So no artist that I'd already owned, which is cool. Sort of broadening things a little bit and beefing up the 80s especially. But I was glad to get a prog album in at the end there. I've been looking for that album for a while, so yeah. Thanks for watching, and expect more videos soon. Cheers.